Hello, everyone. I hope you can see me. I got an exciting cast for you guys today because today we're going to bling some of my favorite PPE pieces. Because we're going back to work and we want to be safe. When we go back to work, I know I'm a little late, but last week was my first week back to work for the other thing. Not the salon thing, but it's only me and the other person because it's a salon suite. But it's going to be back to work with like all the people this week. So for those of us who have been sheltering in place, you know, this is a big deal. For those of you guys who are essential workers, you're like, oh, come on, get over it already. We've been doing this for like ever. But you know, for us, it's new. So, hey, bear with me. So also some exciting news today. Also, today was my first day trying to do a 2-camera shoot. So if you joined me on Instagram, we did a 2-camera shoot. I'm going to try to duplicate that 2-camera shoot here. It may not work, but we're going to try it, okay? So hopefully I'll be able to show you guys how I bling a mask. So let me put some things in place while we're here. So I was talking to everybody about some of the things that you can bling. I'm gonna put these up. These are a pair of Cinderolas. These are roll up, fold up slippers. I did some slippers for a wedding. These are really cool for the bride. She wanted something that she could slip into to dance the night away without having her her high heel shoes on. So I did that. I have done bouquets. And not just the regular bouquets, but the brooch bouquets that have all the bling on the inside. I have done wedding dresses. I've done swimsuits, hats, scarves, shoes, all kind of other things. So yeah, these are just some organization ways that I organize my crystals. I think I was telling you guys, for those of you guys who joined me on Instagram, this is just like a really cool way to keep track of them. They have all of these cool little clear crystal cases, so I can separate my crystals by color and organize them that way. And I'm just putting up some of this because we're actually going to be using a different type of crystalline, a different type of strassing for this project. We're going to be using Hotfix. So yes, I can't wait to show you guys that. So I'm just going to put some of this stuff up so that it's not all in the way. And while I'm doing that, I'll tell you what are some tools that you can have if you want to try a project like this out on your own. Of course, we strass. So if there's anything that you want strass, you can let us know what it is. We do have on our website, and because this is YouTube, I can actually show you guys the website so you can see what we have. Where's a mouse pad? Well, let me just use the trackpad then. That way. I'm going to open up another Chrome tab. So I'm going to share my screen. And then I'm going to open up a Chrome tab and go to the website. www.solsticeimaging.com/main. Reload. It's having trouble with that. Let's try HTTP / solstice imaging IMAG AG. Let me try that again. Make sure I'm spelling that right. solsticeimaging.com/main MAIN. That's our new website. All right, there we go. I hope you guys can see this. Let me go back to StreamYard and make sure you can see this. Window, Chrome tab. Everything the glam girl needs to keep shining from head to toe. So if you go to shop and then you go to Valentino Bling, then you can see our collection of Valentino Bling custom crystal accessories. So right now we have our 100% silk face mask for women. If you did not get a chance to catch my broadcast on this before, let me make sure I'm showing this so you can see my face too. Oh yeah, you can see. I think you can see. You can see my face. If you did not get a chance to see that broadcast about this, then definitely check them out. We have them in black, pink, rose gold, silver, gold, blue. So all of the most popular neutral colors. They're 100% silk. You are going to love these masks. They are very comfortable, very stylish. If I ever leave these behind, I'm definitely going back to get them. So check these out. Also going to be running a sale on these. So I do have the face shields, which we kind of talked about and covered those in our Instagram, our IGTV, and also last week. But check out all of these colors, you guys. All of the colors of the rainbow, these face shields come in gradients. They come in mirrored looks. You can use them as sunglasses, and they shield out the harmful UV sun rays. This is the clear one that we were working on today. We have some different colors. So yeah, you guys, all kinds of different colors. This is one of my favorite colors. This one is called Sunrise. I love that. I just love that. So yeah, all kinds of, all of these, we have a sale going on. And I think I'll put the face mask on sale today as well. And then we also have some mask frames. And we have some lanyards in black, silver, gold, and rose gold. So you guys keep those up. And then you can have any of these PPE products custom blinged, which is what I'm going to be showing you guys today in a minute. We did bling the face shield. But yeah, and every kind of different size that you can think of. So like I said, we do still have some genuine Swarovski crystals left. We will be transitioning to a different type of crystal. A lot of other companies are out there. Swarovski is not the only company that makes crystals. Some of their, now I will tell you, some of their cuts, what really makes them stand out is not so much the color, but the cut of the crystal. So some of their cuts, other companies cannot replace those cuts. And some of the sizes and the shapes can be replaced. But for the most part, you can get other companies to do the crystals, but we do still have some of those crystals left. So if you do want anything blinged by us, let us know. You can go to this part of the website and just let us know what the option is, and the prices are there for the blinging. Now the crystals that you choose are separate. There are different prices for different size crystals, obviously, and for different colors and different cuts. So you would let us know. We'll help you decide what color that you would like. And then there's a blinging or a strassing fee, and then the crystals are separate. So we can make sure that we put you on a really cool plan with that. So anywhere from things that are small, like tiny accessories, even pins, to like visors. This is actually a pair of beach sandals. I know this doesn't look like beach sandals. And then we can get them in all of the effects that you want. So just let us know what color you want, and we can get that done for you. Small, we have like sunglasses that you can do, or other size small items that we can bling for you. We also bling medium size items. So for example, headbands, and also some of our Valentino bling scarves and gloves and hat sets we did for the winter time. You know, those are available. Those would be in the medium to large range, and it depends on how many you want. So we will work with you for the price. And this is an example of that brooch bouquet, a wedding dress, hat, a swimsuit. This is a jacket that we blinged, shoes. So just let us know what kind of project that you like. Also, we do bling wedding dresses and any of your bridal needs. We can also do custom jewelry design. And finally, if you have large scale, like decorating needs for like tables and, you know, the large pieces, we can do those as well. So anything you need is right here. Take a look at our page and you'll see what we have to offer. Let me go back and so that's what happens when you get a little too excited. You stop your own feed. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about some of the tools that you might want to use. These are actually my eyelash tools, but they come in handy when you're picking up your crystals. So I like to keep some of them on file. I also like to keep some of my nail tools. These help me to put some of the crystals in place and keep them where they need to be. So I keep some of those handy. I keep several sets of rulers. This one I really like in particular because it tells you, it divides the inches by 1/16 and also 1/8 of an inch. So, you know, sometimes you need to have really precise measurements. And also this has a very heavy weight to it. My dad got this for me. Very heavy weight to it, and it helps you to, you know, lay the fabric down in place and keep it good. For different projects, sometimes I actually need a level so that you can know if you're putting everything in the right way and it's not going crooked. I also like to keep on hand a pair of scissors. I don't think I mentioned these before, but this is a really cool tool. These are glue dots. So you can put glue dots on fabric just to hold things in place while you're working out your design. These come in a lot of different adhesive levels, but you can peel this right off the fabric and then you don't need it anymore. So yeah, these are pretty cool to have around. I like to keep a blow dryer that has a cool setting. I think you can get this on the website as well. You don't want to use a blow dryer that has a hot setting because you don't know if that's going to cause the glue to run. You don't know if it's going to heat up the glue too fast. You don't know if it's going to burn the fabric or whatever you have, especially with these shields that we have here. You definitely don't want the glue to burn the shield. That kind of defeats the purpose. So I like to keep one that has a cool setting. I like to keep a white tile. It's a very nice palette for when you're working with your crystals, to make sure you have everything organized and you have a space for your glue and a space for your crystals so that they don't mix and match. And it's easy to see and have everything in one nice little place. And you have to have your crystal katana. This is really cool for picking up crystals. They get very hard to pick up. Another thing I like to make sure that I have is my E6000. This is clear glue that you can use to adhere crystals to, or rhinestones to, if you have rhinestones, or any other like bling material, really, to all different kinds of things. Hard fabric, like fabrics, and also hard products. So, and this is clear. It does not set in place immediately, so that gives you the opportunity to fix anything. Let me go back here. So yeah, that gives you the opportunity to fix anything. You still have a little bit of time while this sets. This does not officially set in place until it's been sitting for 24 hours, so you do have a little more time to work with these. What else do I have over here that you guys are gonna love? And then just like several different types of crystals. This is a little bag that I keep my blow dryer in. I'm gonna get this out of the way because we're gonna go ahead and start blinging a face mask. So one of my favorite face masks would have to be the black one, just because I'm a stylist and I love black. It's our industry color. It looks very professional, and so you gotta have black. So I love having a black face mask. I'm gonna get out my Hotfix tools, and I'm going to try to see if I can set up a second camera feed. So let's try this. I didn't get a chance to save this Facebook feed. I mean, this Instagram, and I don't want to lose it, guys. I hope I can save it. I think I can. And then after that, I'm going to set up that second camera shot. I want to give a shout out to my dad who helped me get my studio lighting together. Do you guys love the studio setup? Huh? Yes. I have been complaining about my lighting for like ever. And he came out and dropped some real gems. Oh, this is something I didn't tell you guys about too. I'm sure everybody has one of these. I also have a hot melt glue gun. This is somebody else's Instagram. I'm not trying to go to Instagram. I'm trying to get to the stream. So let me make sure I have the right 4Q. Let me make sure I have the right stream address. I can't find it. StreamYard. SS8T4D9Q. Yep, that's the one. And I'm going to turn the microphone down low. I'm going to mute myself and enter the studio. And then let me see if I can add this to the stream. All right, can you see me? Yeah, 2-camera shoot, guys. Look at that. Your girl is moving up in the world. And that way you'll be able to see what's on my palette down here. So I didn't mention this in the last broadcast, but a lot of people also really do use their hot melt glue guns. Hot melt glue works sometimes for certain projects and doesn't work for others, so be careful with the hot melt glue. You may need something different. Hot melt glue. But one of my favorite tools is my flat backs. That's my flat back tool. And one of the reasons why I really like the flat backs is because you can wash them and they will not, like put them in the wash machine on gel cycle and they don't come off. The quality ones don't come off. The ones that use the good crystals don't come off, the flat backs. The Hotfix crystals do not come off. So other things that I have that are really helpful when you're trying to do this, I like to keep some toothpicks nearby. I also like to keep paper towel nearby because when you are doing projects like this, you want to make sure that you stay very clean and neat because glue can make a mess and you'll be trying to clean up that glue later and it will give you the runaround. So try to be as neat as possible. Take your time. But if you just don't even have that kind of patience, call me because I have the patience. And I love doing this kind of stuff. So it's really exciting to me. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, that's what I have to do. I have to put this camera down so you guys can see. All right, so let's move this camera down. So I hope you can see my workspace here. Yeah. Yes. Oh, and this is my my ruler. This is a nice little ruler here. So I think what I'll do is scoop in some. Oh, and one more thing. How could I forget this? I like to put on my apron, my bling apron, because you don't want to mess up your lovely clothes. And you can get glue all over the place. So there we go, my bling apron. Alrighty, let's get started. So I'm going to be blinging today my mask, the black one. And of course, I already showed you where you can get these from. Solstice Imaging Inc. under the Valentino Bling collection. Well, I guess I can show you guys here the Valentino Bling collection. These masks do come with like a metal thing for your nose if you feel like you need it. I really don't need it on this mask. It's contoured very nicely so that you have the rounded area for your nose. These straps here are elastic, and they also have a very soft rubber stop here. And this allows you to adjust not just one part of it, but the top part and the bottom part. So that controls the spacing area that you have here. I know a lot of people are wearing masks, but they got these big, large pockets, and that doesn't protect other people or you. But if you have a face mask where you can adjust the top and the bottom, that is going to adjust the gap area. These also have an inner pocket where you can put in the filters if you'd like. There's 2 filters included, and these come in all of those colors that I mentioned. So one of my favorites. So this is the mask that we're going to be blinging today, and I'm trying to see what pattern am I going to do. I don't want the mask to be too much, because I do want to be able to wear it like casually and for dress. So let's see what options I have available. This is a cool little charm. I don't know if you can see this. Swarovski charm. And some other Swarovski crystals. I have a lot. I think I was explaining before that Swarovski is being very, very, very cautious as to who they want using their crystals now. So many people will not be able to get them anymore. They used to have this really cool app. I used to be on the Swarovski Create Your Own Style team, and they had a really cool app that would allow you to see every type of crystal. These are some of my Swarovskis that I still have. Every type of crystal that they make, and a 3D version of it. And then there was like a workspace that you could use. These are the clear crystals with the gold foil, framed foils. They had a workspace that you could use, and then from that workspace you could scale down any image and plan out your layout. But they have now since gone to just, going to the customers who can afford, to spend like thousands and thousands of dollars with them. They're no longer going to be giving crystals to, smaller accounts. So maybe I'll use some of those, or I might save these for a special occasion and use some other flat backs. Let me see what else I have here. Some toys. Where are my other flat backs? Oh, I think these are they. Yeah. This is just a crystal mix, though. These are not Hotfix. Looks like the only Hotfix I have are my Swarovskis. Okay, well, I guess maybe we'll be using those then. This is a palette that I had used before. I'm going to clean this up a little later we're going to slide these crystals out of the way and slide in another new clean palette. Got my crystal katana. And let's just take a look at this. So whatever I do, I want to make sure that my mask has symmetry. So whatever I'm doing on one side of it, I want to definitely do on the other side of it. One really nice way to do that is to make sure that you kind of follow the edging that's already here. And again, I don't want to be too flashy because I will be wearing this to work. And I also don't want it to cause too much attention. So I think here, when we did this, we just did the crystals right around the top edge. And I mentioned the last time doing something in a little corner right here. I think I might do that just kind of like in the corner of the mask right here. Because that way, this is going to kind of fit like right around the ear where you would have an earring. So like right in this area right here. Maybe I'll start there. And the same thing on this side. Start there. And then depending on how it goes and if I like it, then we'll also think about either lining the top half. I kind of feel like that's like going to be too much bling around the top. Or maybe not. What do you guys think? Bling right around the top? Just like right around the top here? Would that be too much? Well, let's see. That's one thing that you can do with the dipping, not the dipping dots, but that's one thing that you can do with the dots. So before we put it in place, we can see if that's a little too much. So let me get that out. I think that's going to be a little too much. I don't want somebody staring at the bling in the front of my face. What do you guys think? Oh, let me turn on the comments so I can see if you guys are saying anything. Okay. Yep, comments are on. Yeah, let me know what you think. I think that that's going to be a little too much. I don't think I want it. I don't think I want somebody staring at the front of my face with bling across the top of it. Like that. Like not right where my eyes are and my nose are. Yeah. And then I was thinking too, I have these chain crystals too. So I could do some decorations with those as well. Not exactly sure. I'm going to let my creativity kind of take control here. But yeah, let's try this out. So I like these glue dots. And this is going to give me an opportunity to use these tweezers. Can you guys see them? These are actually eyelash tweezers, but you can also use them for this. So I got a little glue dot here. I'm going to place it right there. This is a little too sharp. Let me get another pair of tweezers, a little more dull one, so that I don't make it stick. Yeah. And then I just roll this glue dot. Oh, I didn't make it stick. It's rolling up on me. Oh well. Yeah, stay right there. There we go. Now it's acting like it's supposed to act. Just got to be patient and gentle with it. This kind of work does require a lot of patience and for you to be gentle. But it's also kind of relaxing. You have to have an eye for detail. You have to have some kind of creative vision. And really all I'm trying to do right now is just test out this design to see if I think I'm gonna like it or not all across the top of this mask. I don't think I want it all across the top of this mask. But once you hot fix something in place, it's there. So you're not gonna get it off. So that's why I like using these glue dots when I'm gonna be using a hot fix. Yeah. I think I'm gonna take these away and clear those away. You guys can still see this, right? Yeah, good. This 2-camera shoot is working out just fine. Alrighty. Putting it just along the top. Okay. So I have to definitely have to shout out to my dad for helping me out with the lighting. I actually have some a behind the scenes shot of him dropping some major gems, some major photography gems and videography gems on what to do. And he gave me a crash course in studio lighting. I have a studio lighting set now. I hope you can see the difference in the lighting. I'm so excited about this lighting. So he definitely did that for me. And I feel like I can go in and set up my own studio lighting, even if there's nothing in the warehouse but electricity. So I'm going to try some of these. Now, ooh, this is the Crystal 001 with a silver foil. Let me grab this one. Let's see if I'm gonna like it across the top. Or if it's gonna be too bold. And let's just try the silver ones, just to see. So I am going in the bag, taking out a crystal, and placing it on that glue dot. And then holding it in place here. Just to see if we're gonna like all of this bling across the front of this mask, or is it gonna be too much? I don't want somebody to jump me in the parking lot because of my mask. They have been talking about all of the carjackings in Chicago lately. So even though I love crystals and I love to bling everything, you know, I don't want to cause trouble. for myself or for others with me who might be with me or near me, because it's way too much. So I definitely want to be mindful of that. I just kind of hold it in place a little bit. So would you guys like to see a photography or videography class by my dad? Like a class that would be taught to teach you guys how to set up studio lighting. Like if you have your own YouTube channel, or if you have your own business and you're taking pictures of your products, would you like to see that? Let me know, because we can do a class through the Solstice Beauty Academy. I'm going to play just a little bit of that in my Instagram feed. So check it out. Look for it soon. Some of the knowledge that he dropped, I'll play a couple of clips so you guys can see it, and then you let me know what you think. So yeah, cool thing about these dots is that it actually will hold it in place. So let's see how this looks. It's actually not as bad as I thought, but I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to decide. I think I'll just do the corners. I could do it all the way across the top, but like I said, I don't want to cause any undue attention. And then if I do the corners, I can always go back in and do it across the top if I think that I'm going to like it like that. So we'll see. So now, do you guys like the 01 crystals? Do you like the AB crystals? Or do you like crystal golden shadow? So I'll show you some of each, and you can tell me which ones you like. So of course we have the silver foiled Swarovski. And I'll put them on the little palette so you can see them. I don't know if you can really see these guys. Let me pull this down some so you can. Tripod. Oh. Really gonna have to adjust this tripod because I want to bring it down lower. Okay. Let me go around and bring it down some more so you can see better. So you can see it a little better, right? Let's put some more light here. Okay. Ooh, I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it sparkling here. And actually, that is kind of what I'm afraid of. This light is not really capturing it like it is. But there's a lot of bling, and I'm actually a little worried about that. These are not just regular rhinestones. These crystals, in real life, I don't think you can see it here. Let's see, where is the camera? I don't think you can see it here enough, but these really sparkle in real life. Yeah. I'm a little concerned about that, so I think I will just kind of keep it to the corners. But yeah, so let's show you the options though. So we have the 01 crystal, silver foiled. We have the silk crystal. Or are both of these silk? Looks like both of those are silk. Silk is almost like a slight rose gold color. Yeah, that's the silk. I think the temperature of this light is preventing you from being able to see. So let me take the warmth out of this light and just do straight fluorescent. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know if you can see it, but this one here, the silk one here, has a little more rose gold. So you guys tell me what you think. So we've got the silk, we've got the 01 crystal. The silk number is 391. We also have crystal golden shadow, which is GSHA. It's almost like a golden type crystal. All of these are silver frame. I really like the silver frame. It gives it a nice, like really classy touch. I love these. And this one is our favorite, the AV crystal, Aurora Borealis. And those are the ones that I have that come in the silver frame. Don't you love these? Let me see if I can pick them up and show you. Yeah, they really bling in the light when, I lost one. They really bling in the light. Okay, I'll have to get that one later. So I have those in the silver frames, and in the gold frames, we have very similar ones. So we've got Aurora Borealis in gold frame. I think the Aurora Borealis is the one that fell in the silver frame. And this one is a really nice, unique frame. This is silver foil crystal. Still an 01 crystal, but it's got a gold frame to it. So, I don't know if you guys can see these. I'll have to bring it up closer to the camera so you can see. It's a really nice look. And then this one are light chrome. So I think what I'll do is come up with some kind of pattern. I kind of like the silver, but maybe what I'll do is put a silver right at the top. Most of my work is with black and silver. So I think I'm feeling like I just want to do silver in these. Black and silver. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And so I would just have them in this corner. Oh, they're falling. Yep, just right there in the corners. And hot fix them in place. I think I'll just do a silver frame. I know I got some other flatbacks here that are a smaller size. Why don't I see if any of these flatbacks are hot fixed? I might have some smaller size. I'm really concerned about this big Bling. So let's set up our hot fix gun and we'll test it out on a sample set of fabric. And if we have a smaller size, then I think I might go with the smaller size ones as opposed to the bigger ones. So let's see. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some fabric. Okay, I'm gonna use a nylon stocking cap. And pull out my hot fix gun. So now these get pretty hot. So you do have to be careful with them because they will burn you. I wouldn't recommend leaving these unattended, and just, be really careful with them. I like to try to make sure that it's sitting near a flat surface. Can you guys see that? And it heats up pretty quickly. I'm gonna try these, and I'm also gonna try my AV crystals and see if any of these are hot fix. If they are, I might go with a smaller size crystal. So you let your hot fix kind of warm up. Oh, you know what? This is the one for these. But they do come in several different sizes. Let's see. Well, I'll use like a bigger size crystal. We'll try a bigger size crystal first so I don't have to change the tip. But they do come in several different tips for all size crystals. So we'll try this crystal. It's a bigger size crystal, so that should work. And then I have my little nylon here. This is a stocking cap. And, ooh, my hands are looking rusty. So you take your little crystal katana and sit it on the crystal. Ooh, it's kind of hot. Ooh. Give me some space. And then you sit this right down on top of that crystal. Oops. This size is not the right size. I need a flat head. Let me unplug this so it can cool off and I can change the head. Woo! So while I'm letting that cool off and change so we can change the head, I want to tell you a little bit about my look today. Do you guys like this nice synthetic wig that I have here? I like it. I like it. It's kind of cute. Nice synthetic look. One of my clients, she had a horror story happen to her. I've been having several of my clients asking me about synthetic wigs lately. Usually they want human hair wigs, but lately they've been going for the synthetic. But I heard a horror story for one of my clients. So she tried to order her wig from overseas. This isn't something that she usually does, but she just kind of trusted them to be able to do what they said that they would do. That's why it's always good to go to a salon professional, because we have spent a lot of money with our vendors and we have developed relationships with the vendors.
It's 10 o'clock.
So, you know, they usually have a little more responsibility than with just like a regular person. And this episode is going to go over a little bit, guys. I apologize for that, but my last one ended a little too late. Oops. Yeah, I'm starting to think these are not Hotfix crystals. But a Hotfix crystal, you can heat it up with the Hotfix tool and it should stick. So I'm just going to leave this here for a little bit. You cannot do this, what I'm doing, with any crystal that's not a genuine crystal. Like rhinestone plastic will melt. So this is not something that you do with any regular like plastic, not a professional crystal. You can't do that with non-professional crystals. It will definitely melt with this Hotfix tool. The Hotfix tool will heat up the crystal. There is an adhesive on the bottom of the crystal. It heats the whole crystal all the way around, and then the adhesive glue begins to melt, and then it adheres the crystal to whatever the fabric is. It should only take a little bit of time, but I'm trying to give it as much time as it needs to see if this is actually a Hotfix. Because I cannot recall if this is just a flat back or if it's a Hotfix. No, this is not a Hotfix. This is just a flat back. Okay. Let's see, is the crystal warm? Yeah. So this is just a flat back. So yeah, I think I am definitely going to just do the silver ones and just do them around the edges. And then now that I know that, I can take this attachment off. And again, these are hot, so be very careful. So yeah, we establish relationships with vendors, so they, you know, sometimes we lose a lot of money too with, you know, trying out different vendors. But the people that we work with are tried and true, and we know that they're not going to scam you. So with this client, you know, she purchased a wig, and the wig ended up having lice in it. And she didn't notice that the wig had lice in it until she started seeing them on her, in her clothes, and in some of her other ones. So it was a human hair wig, and a lot of times in different countries, it's not like it is here. I went to school with a young lady who explained to me that, you know, having lice in their hair is, you know, it's not looked upon the same way as it is here. It's looked down upon here. So she said, you know, I know how it sounds, but in, you know, where I'm from, it's a part of culture. It's like everybody has lice. You know, it's kind of a thing that we do. We just pick lice out of each other's hair before we go to bed. It's kind of like a good night ritual. It's not something that's looked down upon or shamed in that country. So if the hair manufacturer or producer doesn't go through the delicing process, you can have dead lice in the hair, and you can have live lice eggs that will then hatch. And so she had to get her house deliced, and that is not a cheap thing. And it was very scary for her. So she's like, I'm done with human hair wigs. I just want to go synthetic from now on. She's like, I'm done with it. So I went and looked for her a synthetic wig, and on the way I found this little beauty. Oh, I'm in love. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just take these off. I'm gonna remove the dots. Or I might, just for the sake of time, get all new ones and go back and remove these later, so I don't have you guys on here forever. I think that's what I'll do. And we're gonna do silver frames. And I love AB crystals. I don't know why I'm doing the silver ones. These look so nice. I usually love AB crystals. But I don't always wear AB crystals. That's the thing. This is going to be a practical. This needs to be a practical mask. This is the one I'm going to wear most often. So that's these, the 01 silver frame. It's pretty. I'm looking at it now. So I'm going to take this. Can you guys see it? this up. And put it right on the corner here. Yeah, I'm playing around with it. Now this is something that you do have to be exact with, because like I said, once these stick, they stick. I'm going to try and show you. This is the head. You can see it's got a little bit of and you're going to go right on top of that crystal. That kind of rose gold backing that you guys see on the back of this, that's the Hotfix glue. That's what gets heated up once the whole entire crystal gets heated up. And I like to keep it there for a little bit of time just to make sure. And yeah, you can see that glue heated right up. You'll be able to scrape any excess glue right off the top of it once it dries. So yeah, let's go in and give it some plants. Here and here. I want to make sure that I put some pressure on it. I'm going to move this right in place. And sit right on top of it. Hold it for about 20 seconds. Okay. Let's do another row. And I just want to make sure that I am putting it where I want. Let's see, can I squeeze another crystal in between the three of those? The two of those? I actually can. I kind of like that separate color. Kind of throws a nice little pop in there. What do you guys think? Should I do that or just stick with the silver? I think I'll just stick with the silver. Right there. You know what? I don't like it like that. I'm just going to follow it up with one because it's not going exactly where I want it to go, and I don't want it to overlap too much. So I'm just going to follow it up with one. 20 seconds. And there it is. Let's see if I can show you right in the corner. I can keep going down, but these are Hotfix. They're still a little hot to the touch. Let's see. And that way it's not too much. It's just a little bit right there in the corner. Just a little bit right here in the corner and not all over the face. I think this is a little too much. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just gonna keep the 4 in the corner right there. So let's go ahead and do the same thing we did on the other side. And I'll take these dots off. Whatever you do on one side, you want to make sure you do the same thing on the other side. It's right here in the corner. It's right here. And have pulled it back a little. I don't want it to run. There we go. 20 seconds. I feel like it's running. Ooh, that's hot. You can see it. Again, once these dry, you can take the glue off so you don't have to worry about the excess glue. I think I made it a little too hot on that one. Guess I was counting slowly. And then it was more closely on this side. And this side. No, not ready for you yet. Okay. There we go. And one more. And we're going to be done with this creation for tonight. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me. I know you didn't expect to be on with me this late. All right. This is what it looks like. Oops. Where's the camera? Okay. They're still hot. They're still hot. So for my mask, a little bit of bling just in the corners. Oops. Oh, this one is not the one I usually wear. I haven't custom sized this one yet. That's why it's not. But yeah, there we go. Just a little bit of bling. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I like it. So again, if you want any of these looks or custom PPE that you'd like to purchase, or if you have something at home that you'd like for us to customize for you, please let us know. We will do that for you. Like I said, we have tons of genuine Swarovski crystals still left in our stock. Let us know what we can bling for you. Thank you for joining me this evening. Sorry we got off to such a late start. This took a little longer than I expected with the 3-camera shoot. I hope you love the new studio lighting. More of that to come. Just want to tell you about what to do after this. Make sure you unplug your Hotfix tool. Let it cool down. And there's also like a little metal wire brush that you can go in and clean away any of that old glue in here so that you get a nice, clean, hot press next time. So be careful with it other than that. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was at least something that you don't see every day, something new. And gave you some inspiration for some things that you can do. And if you'd like us to bling anything for you, please let us know. This has been an episode of Solstice Live, introducing the Ballentino Bling custom creation collection. And I just hope you guys have a wonderful but very safe return to work if you're returning. And always, if you're one of our essential workers, please stay safe as well. And you guys make sure you don't forget to keep shining. Good night. You know I usually say goodbye. I switched it up with the good night. How many of you guys caught that? Huh. Bye-bye.